Hey, we're almost there.
Sushi while we're out here?
Good times.
I'm not gonna go back to the Hey, now how's it going? Audio.
How did it do?
Wait, why the fuck is my audio so low? What the hell?
Sorry, say that again.
My audio low.
Audio low, indeed. I also did turn you down because you're mobile, but I turned you back to up, and yeah, it's well.
Yeah,
Fix that possible.
I'm noticing that. Wait. Talk real quick.
Hello?
Okay, you're normal.
We are the Goro Pirates.
Let me see if this works.
Yo. Yo.
Okay. Nope, that didn't fix it. Come on, Steel Series, open up.
I don't know why you have so many issues with Steel Series, because I'm using the same headset. And, well, maybe not the same exact model, but I'm using Steel Series as well. I don't think I have audio issues.
I do not know.
I didn't even know your mic apparently was Steel Series. This is weird, but
Tell me my mic isn't.
that's where the Steel Series fucks with it.
Yeah. Oh, come on. It's going okay, except for my mic being fucked.
What?
Nettle asked how everything was going, and I said good, except for everything being fucked.
Daryl, if you can hear me, his mic is very quiet. He's trying to fix it. He's trying to fix it. He swears.
Why are there so many ins? Steel Series back up. Why is it down to 29? Why in the fuck does that keep getting set to 29? Can I set any sort of, like, profile on this?
I do not know, because I don't actually really fuck with the app much.
I need to fuck with the app, because it's obviously having issues.
The weird part is, JV was perfectly fine when using it.
Yeah, but it went down to fucking 29. I don't know.
So I don't know why JV can apparently use your mic and be fine, just like when you use it's like, no.
I don't fucking know. That's weird as shit.
Sexist. It hates males. That's why.
Not a Tenko situation.
Indeed.
Alright, there. And now I'm actually audible. It's going good, Nettle. It's going good. Now that I got the mic working again. So I gotta go back to Nele Island now? What the fuck? I'm really getting to try out these piss cannons, aren't I?
The ocean awaits. Which of you sorry suckers is a good one? Aiming down sights. Which of you sorry suckers? Steady. Which of you sorry suckers is gonna be steady? Shigaki.
How you doing, Nettle?
Ourselves a little sit down with Tucker.
Shh. Hang on.
Huh?
Bro, slow-mo walking out? The fuck?
Rodriguez.
Oh shit. You're here too, are you?
Something you can't say in front of me?
Oh, no, it's just some old Yakuza business. Nothing for you to worry about. Rodriguez here was just stopping by. Wanted to see how our work was proceeding.
Though it seems you wish I hadn't. Word of advice? Keeping secrets doesn't feel too neighborly. We all want to be buddies here, don't we?
I'll say. How about we spit and shake, Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Half my brick walls nicer than him.
Yeah, I'm not a fan myself. Village of Heretics? Yeah, believe me, we've been on it. We're still looking for it, even now. The faster we find it, the better. Snag the treasure and get off this rock.
But no luck so far?
There's a lot of jungle here, kid, and it's real thick. Plus, there's not much to go on. We wouldn't recognize a clue, even if we found one.
Yada yada, Shigaki's got nothing. So, how about our Haku buddies? They ever mention anything?
We asked some once if they knew anything about it. Village of Heretics didn't ring any bells. No dice all around, it seems. If anything, it just made them suspicious about where we might have heard the phrase. Especially Rodriguez. He seemed the most unnerved. Feels like he's been keeping a constant eye on us since then.
Fine, what if we find some different Haku and ask them?
Then Rodriguez would hear about it, no doubt. And how would that look? Will he be happy to learn we've had an ulterior motive this whole time? Worst case, he'd get us kicked off the island, making things a lot harder.
I mean, yeah, there's a story
Well,
cutscene.
guess we're just searching on foot then.
We could always kidnap Rodriguez, rough him up for some information and what have you.
Good idea. I'll help with that one.
Why is the kid on board with
I'll
this
pretend I
kidnapping?
didn't just hear you say that.
He's
Just-
on board with anything Majima wants to do at this
Just-
point.
What's even worse? It wasn't even Majima. It's Shigaki. Shigaki's like, we could always kidnap him. I'll help with that.
Hey, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
If we could, we'd want to ask the Palikana people about the Village of Heretics, right? Sneakily, I mean.
If we could, yeah. But after, you'd want to make sure it doesn't get back to Rodriguez somehow.
Well, then I know someone we can ask. Gora and I found him while exploring the island. He's an old man who lives in a house way off by himself. He seemed really weak, though. Trying to talk to him, he wasn't able to speak too clearly.
Yeah?
Yeah, but that also might be good for us, don't you think? Like maybe he won't tell on us to anyone.
Well, sure, but how would he tell us anything then?
We show him a map and see if he knows where the village is. He can point it out to us. And if he doesn't know, we just think of another plan.
Makes sense. Good thinking, kid. Let's roll. You remember the way to this old guy?
Yeah, follow me. Captain, the old man's house is over this way. We'll still have to walk a little to get there. Let me know when you're ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Whoa! Close one.
What's with this place? There's rocks everywhere. Yeah, be careful, eh?
Yeah, I will. Anyway, look. That's the old man's house.
Nice.
How far away is this? How far do they leave the kid? How long do they leave the kid unattended
Hello,
to find the shit?
mister. It's Noah and Goro. May we come in?
Going straight in without waiting for an answer, huh?
Mr. Old Man? Hello?
He is alive, isn't he?
Oh, I need to go. Actually, I'll be able to prepare my crew from the thing.
Yep, he's alive. Just sleeping.
Oh, thank goodness.
It'd be a shame to ruin his shut-eye.
Well, maybe we can wait a little and see if he wakes up. Hey, in these pictures, maybe this is that old sage. That Bryce guy.
And here we have our old friend Father Time with him, huh? God damn. This Bryce guy's over 100? Looks pretty good.
God damn. Oh, I guess I do have case on max level.
Eh? What's that?
Oh. It's the same as this one, right?
A coin? Thing looks older than him.
Wait, do you think... could this be a piece of the treasure?
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, eh, kid?
Yeah.
Hang on. Say it was. This fella's lived here a long time. Who's to say he hasn't stumbled upon some buried treasure once or twice?
Should we ask him?
Hey, Gramps. Spare a sec? Be a friend? This thing. Remember where you found it?
Is he awake?
This coin. Any more out there like this one? Well?
Thanks for the 400 bits, Nettle. I don't know what to say to that, though.
What are you doing here?
Well, we were just... Wait, same question.
He's my father. You telling me you didn't know that?
So you're...
You
This
are
is your
amazing,
old
Nettle.
man,
What do you
huh?
mean? You're the only person who's stuck around this long.
Wait. How did you get that?
Eh?
I see. So you found them then. God damn it, Majima.
Transition. Now I say the game's a little bit
You
quiet
just
for
couldn't
you.
leave the kid behind, could you?
What?
I mean, the game's about as loud as my mic.
No, I understand that.
I mean, on the audio mixer, it's about the same volume as me.
Not playing around, is he?
Oh, no, shooting for me, at least. It's definitely louder than the
okay?
game. Oh, now you're not. What the fuck? Okay, never
I mean, I'm supposed to be louder than it.
That doesn't sound good.
Well,
Damn, it really has been one whole month, and you're like, longest
Yeah,
running
he didn't
viewer.
want us-
Dude, you were already the longest running viewer when you showed up for 2 days.
Yeah.
See those coins, huh? Guess I'll just have to beat the answers out of you. Come on, Rodriguez.
How much did you spend on bids? I know you said that you don't exactly need money, and you don't have a way of, but you don't have a way of earning it. Like, okay, I guess 15 isn't so bad, but still spending it on someone like me? What? No. Okay, I need to heal. I need to heal. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! accuse you? You gotta remember, I'm still under the impression I'm not even worthy of your time. Someone like me? I'm sorry, what's that supposed to mean? Racist? How is that? What? Holy fuck, Rodriguez is fucking me up, dude. You know what? I'm going Mad Dog style. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. My madness gauge isn't high enough right now. My madness gauge isn't high enough. I thought I could summon in the multi-modumas.
Yeah, I don't know if Mad Dog style. Sea Dog style, but it's... No, we probably have multiple enemies around.
Yeah. Oh, you think you're not worthy of my time? What, because you're bald? Bald people have rights too, you know? No, it's because I'm boring.
You tried your best.
You haven't beat me yet.
On the other hand, you did say you actually enjoyed being here for my stream, so I can't even say I'm boring. Fuck.
Captain, look! We gotta go!
Noah, you run back. Find Shigaki.
Not without you, Captain! If you're staying, I'm staying too!
I'm trying to keep us here.
Come on, Captain!
I'm fucking sorry. Whoa! Majima just folded this guy.
Leave Noah alone out there.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit!
Majima-san, what's going on?
Well,
First you're bald, sis, and now you're lying? Oh my god.
I think it's safe to say Rodriguez knows about the treasure. We found an old coin at his dad's house. He caught us looking, started trying to kill us.
Huh? Wait, hold on. I feel like I'm missing a few steps here.
We got a bunch of Haku incoming. Just close everything off. I'll explain later. Nishida and Minami, right?
Yeah. What's up? What can we do?
That's a while.
Need you to escort
man,
Noah to the Goro.
I just don't know, like... I'm not used to actually having someone interested in my streams or anything else. I would not have spent $15 on you if you didn't think you were cool. Well, thank you. I would have bought coffee and said, based.
Maru,
Might be dumb idea.
tell Jason to prepare the ship. Be ready to leave at a moment's notice.
But boss,
Free the ship, just
the
free the
Haku
ship.
are already starting to surround us outside.
Well then, you better get out before they finish surrounding us. Go, move it. I'll be in contact.
Could you explain?
Later. Don't panic, just go. I can trust you, right?
Not to mention the horrible effects this
You
is
sure
having on my
can.
sleep schedule.
Leave it to us, boss.
Like I've been
Right, we'll be
I've been
waiting for your
wondering
call.
about that. Like my schedule is definitely not one for normal people.
Well, give me an idea. What's about to happen here?
It's Rodriguez's move. He'll probably demand you hand me and Noah over to them at the very least. And if you refuse to do that, it's Haku versus Yakuza.
I usually don't
Meaning
keep
the
Twitch for
ratio
more than
would
like
be
2 weeks because it gets
about
boring. The
400
fact that my
against
ADHD
100.
ass is still here
So
says a
we'll
lot.
each take
That
out
really does.
4 to 5 guys apiece to win it.
Damn.
No, the Haku left
Shit.
here on the island are
I'm actually
all
entertaining to
Ikara's
someone.
elites. Compare that to us. A bunch of unemployed, out-of-shape ex-Yakuza. 4 or 5 apiece is gonna be tough.
Well, yeah, obviously. Why do you
And
think
all of
set
this
Noah
because I
off on me?
just started
What
streaming
you
my
really have
backlog
to
and
do
got
is
to a
this.
Phoenix Wright.
What's that? The coin you mentioned earlier? Hold on. A piece of 8?
Huh?
Now stop feeling bad about
Spain
yourself,
is
or I'll
so
summon the
The
frog.
entire world's
Oh,
economy used to
what
run on
are the
it.
frogs?
Spain certainly did during the time
What are
of
the frogs gonna
Esperanza.
do?
But this must mean the Haku already found the treasure?
Haven't the slightest. But I'll tell you one thing. Either way, we may all end up killing each other over it regardless.
We may end up killing each other all over it, regardless. Majua's too damn happy about that.
Hey! Fire! Shit! Everyone out! Hurry!
Majima-san, what do we do?
The one leading these Haku is Rodriguez, ain't it? I'm taking that as the case. If we manage to capture him, we could probably hold him hostage or something. Might take the wind out of their attack. Buy us some time.
You want to take Rodriguez prisoner?
Is that? Or take the spread, betting on 100 guys fighting off 400.
Well, with all the headbutting we've done, I knew it would come to something like this eventually. From the very first day I met him, that guy's had one huge stick up his ass.
Hey, we get to crush our rivals and steal the treasure from them.
I'm sorry,
That's what putting
the
your life on the line
frog
for, huh?
was.
Well, you put it like that.
I love the
Guess we've got
frog.
no choice but to fight. Listen here, boys. It's time to step up and earn your share.
Yes.
Show these Haku what real Yakuza are made of.
Yes, it did, Nettle. The frogs aren't nearly as effective as you, though. I have to concede defeat to you, yet again. Nettle's telling me that I'm actually a genuinely interesting person and they like being in the stream. I denied it. Nettle just counteracted that shit. Nettle just sat here fucking objection! That's bullshit! The frog's always weird. Indeed. I didn't even know about their existence until like 30 seconds ago, but I believe it. Their track record so far has been undeniable. My English told me I'd be great at debate. You really would be, dude. Meanwhile, I have social anxiety when speaking, for the most part. The only reason I'm able to do as much as I am now is because, well, the jobs I've carried and the fact that it's all through online. I cannot talk to people when I see their faces, unless I know them very well. And my mom told me I would destroy anyone in my path if I wasn't so goddamn depressed. Honestly, I can see it.
Finally decided to show up, Rodriguez? Figure now's a good time to settle things.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Die, Majima!
By the way, can I mention how absolutely stupid Google is? Yeah, obviously. Like, dude, that's like... Yeah, that's always the right case. Actually, do I have any food that can increase my madness gauge?
Oh, okay.
Well, the Goro Goro Awakening beer does go ahead and increases drunkenness and the rate at which madness charges when consumed. However, the problem there is, I'm pretty sure
You have to fight drunk.
I'll have to fight drunk. But that's not the problem. The problem would actually be, I think I have to knock people out to get the madness gauge up at all. Ouch. It took me a whole ass mission to get those bits, because like I buy gift cards to transfer actual money to the digital world. Woo, no autonomy. But the thing is, for some reason, my Google account thinks I'm in California. Why? Who the fuck knows? Yeah, Yeah, that sounds like some bullshit, man. God, that's fucking up. If I buy a gift card in Canada, I can't give that to my California account. Are there different rules for fucking Twitch in Canada? Oh wait, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because it thinks you're in since it thinks you're in California, you can't buy a Canadian gift card and send it to that account. Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Oh, okay, no, I am definitely getting madness. Is it based on hits? I think it's based on hits. What? I definitely dodged that. I should have had the counter ready to go. Okay, well, now there's more of me. And yeah, no, it's just conversion rates. All right. So I have to make a separate account, registered in Canada, which I should have done the first time, and then remove my other account, which means I'll need to re-sign into everything later.
Have already been beat.
Oh god, that's awful.
Mention, we got reinforcements incoming.
What?
Ahoy, Captain!
God damn. I sent Noah off to save him from this, and he ends up being the one saving me.
You know, I've had this email for like 6 years. It's been in California the whole time, and it never gets less stupid each time. Yeah, makes sense.
What do we got here? You calling someone for help, buddy? Who is it? Who is it? The cops. Raymond Law.
Huh? An Atlantis guy. All right, let's hear it. How's he figuring all this?
Hold on. If he's calling him now, then that means Raymond Law knows about the treasure?
All it was worth it.
Well,
All
on,
that was
still.
worth it to boost your self-esteem,
No
though.
point
For real,
keeping
for
quiet now.
you know what? That's fair. I
We
do
made an
greatly
arrangement.
appreciate it.
When I found the Esperanza treasure, we leveraged his connections to smuggle it to buyers. So, the answer to your question is yes.
It
Raymond Law's
worked
after it too.
majorly.
The lost treasure of the Esperanza's been on his radar a long time. I'll begin at the end. I still don't know where the treasure is. Only one person does. My old man here. And you've seen how he's doing. Even when he's awake, he can't think clearly. I can get one lucid conversation every few
I registered for my
days.
classes, all my
But he always
classes
says
next
he
year.
doesn't remember the
Nice. I'm
location.
actually about to this
Whenever I
Monday
mention it,
is when registration period opens up for the summer semester at my college. So I'm actually gonna head back. I'm gonna be on campus on Monday talking to my academic advisor, trying to figure out what classes they think I should go for to raise my GPA and see if they think I should go for IT, cybersecurity, or programming. Because those are the three paths I'm looking for right now. Hoping to get my food handlers through the school so I can get a job soon. Fair.
all he does is cry and beg forgiveness.
And that's the truth?
It is.
I actually have a lot of experience. I'm
A
a
little
person
while
with 20
back,
years work
I
experience at
noticed him holding
18.
this coin.
Fair.
It was the day that Bryce was arrested.
I
Since then, I've spent all my off time looking for the
I
treasure.
definitely understand
Kept
that.
it from the other Palicana followers, too.
Like, I have pretty decent
Self is
medical
some bitch,
experience,
ain't
but
she?
I don't want to go into
Nothing
medical
compared to
because
my
I was my
father.
grandmother's primary caregiver for
old
a few
man.
years before she
He was never a real
died.
Palicana follower. He's a descendant of one of the pirates who buried the treasure. In truth, he only joined Palicana to infiltrate Nelly Island. He fooled them for decades, even marrying a follower's daughter and having a kid. That kid, of course, being me.
Going that far, huh? Pretty committed.
Well, eventually it worked. He did find the treasure. All he had to do was take it and disappear. Only trouble was, he hadn't accounted for the treasures along the way. The ones he'd be leaving behind here.
I've been doing craft sales and shit since I was
Family,
5. I
right?
hosted a fundraiser for my school and donated to the
His
local
wife.
children's hospital. I helped my brother
And
run a
his
food
boy.
stand.
Pretty sappy
I like my ass is
story, isn't it?
always ready to work.
Nah.
Fair, dude.
I know the feeling. Took me
At
a
the same
while,
time,
but
don't try to like.
eventually
I'm gonna sound like
I
every
realized-
other adult here. I'm gonna say don't rush into trying to go ahead and getting a job. Like, it's not a like having money is nice, but like, if you still have the opportunity to go to school, try to do that full time. Get something better. Cause Jesus, I'm like. I'm now trying to go through like while I'm working, I'm trying to go through school and do everything else, and it's you'll still be in school. Okay, yeah, stay in school. Like obviously, like at the same time, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, well, stay in school no matter what. Like if you fucking hate it there and you're not actually learning anything, or you feel like you're not gonna learn anything because you're too busy like just doing your own fucking thing, then obviously don't stay in. Like don't stay. Like staying in school is good when you're actually learning things, but if you're just there out of obligation, you're not going to learn anything. And that was definitely how it was for me for a bit, which is why I got to bring my GPA back up to hopefully get a paid internship.
It's the same thing.
Hey, Dad?
Son?
Save it for later. I want to hear the rest of Rodriguez's story right now.
I have like 27 out of 30 credits already to graduate. All I need is my compulsory courses. I'm basically graduated. Okay.
Kid knows what he wants. What can you do?
Fine.
My father, he couldn't admit it was all for the treasure, that he'd only married my mother and had me as part of searching for it. The moment he did, all that love, all that trust, it would have been invalidated. So he decided, rather than make off with the treasure, he'd live out his
So I can
life
take like
on Nelly
2
Island.
classes, fill up my schedule with spares, and get a job in my
All
free
he
time.
took
Yeah, that'll work.
was a scant handful of silver coins, a symbol of his regret. Before long, Treasure's location faded from his memory. 20 years took their toll. Mom passed away, leaving only me. Still, he couldn't for the life of him remember where it was.
I'm following.
Once I knew the treasure was here, it was my turn to be haunted by the Esperanza's ghost. Then, suddenly, the government's planning to...
For someone insanely depressed with low prospects for my life, continuing past like 3 years, I have a shockingly solid life plan. Dude, that's way better than I was. I didn't expect to live past 20 because I didn't want to. And so I'm just now at the age of 24 getting myself back into a actually workable state of life.
Seal off Nelly Island. I couldn't lose my chance at the treasure. After all that,
Like,
At the
honestly,
same
it could have
time,
been worse.
I heard about some Yakuza
Damn,
coming
that's
from
relatable.
Japan
Yeah.
to
It
clean
could have been
up
worse.
nuclear waste.
I could be like in my 30s
Right.
and not
So I
and
jumped at
still
the
have not
opportunity.
figured anything out. But
I graciously offered to help with their efforts.
I'm
however
not
I
good with
could.
stagnation.
Also, I could stay.
Like I worked
Look for the
GameStop
treasure.
for a while.
But as I'm sure you
After
can
I
imagine,
after I
need
felt like I
help.
had peaked there, and I
no
literally
choice.
had, because I asked my district manager like, "Hey, is there any chance I can get at least like an assistant store leader?" Could be worse. You could have died at 20. Yeah. But basically, I asked my district manager if I could get if there's any way for me to get like even assistant store leads. That way, I could still go to other like these stores and cover all these shifts that this district constantly needs shift coverage for. And the dude just looked at me in my face. By the way, even funnier is this is actually like I was so it's a whole sort of situation. I decided to wait until he had come to our store to ask him. Well, he had ended up coming in on my birthday. I had brought in a cake so that way I could celebrate with a couple of coworkers. In fact, after I got off work, I was gonna go to an escape room with a couple with all of my coworkers and shit like that, right? So I had asked my district manager if there was any possibility at all that I could be promoted anywhere, right? Because you know, I had trained up people who'd become store leaders. I was just trying to get assistant store leaders so I could still cover at other stores. And this dude looked me dead in my face, dead in my shit, and said, "You're too valuable to promote." Well, I was so valuable, I left 2 months later with no real fucking plan, no job lined up, and I ended up having to go back a few months later after he had been fired. After he had been fired from being the district manager because he was shit at it, and then I got my security job, and I've been there ever since. Yeah, it's happy birthday, your ass is going nowhere! But yeah. So, I absolutely fucking hate GameStop, and it's because I worked there.
But to tell a few companions my
Oh
secret.
yeah.
Blow me down. We all ended up doing the same thing.
Like, I'm in a good job now, but it's like
And all
really
those
boring. There's
Hakus that are
nothing to
still
do.
here.
It's a security
Do they
job,
know
so I'm
about
mainly
it?
watching cameras and shit.
All
So there's
400 of
like
them?
I have time to
most of
work
them
on
live in
schoolwork and
static
shit.
life,
So
above
as long as I can go back to
material
school, I'll be
desires.
fine.
Knowing that,
But I'm also looking for other jobs
I only told the
because
other
like
greedy
the
fucks
sleep
like
schedule I
me.
have to keep, where I have to change my sleep schedule
there's
every 2
probably
days
about
is
100
rip.
or so. None of the others know about the treasure.
I don't like GameStop either, but that's because you need an
100
ID to
people,
trade in
huh?
games. Yeah, for that one, it's actually a legal issue, making sure that first off, you're not below 18, and second off, so that way, if anything is stolen, so like say if someone were to come in with like a big ass fucking like tub of games, a PS4, like 4 controllers and stuff, they got to make sure that stuff isn't stolen. Because if someone reports it stolen, and we took it in with trade without an ID, then it's just untraceable to this person. But and they find that stuff at our store, and we're like, yeah, we took that trade, but we don't have any. Like the guy didn't go for an account or anything, so we have no way of IDing him. This way, it makes it so that way, when we scan the ID through, that like if something like that was to happen, they could look it up in the system and be like, okay, well, this is the person who traded it in. Most likely, it's the person who stole it too. So, yeah, that makes sense. Actually, I don't get the under 18 thing though. Under 18 is just because legally binding contracts, pretty much, because they actually make you like sign to say that you are indeed. I can drink legally, but I can't trade games at GameStop. What is the age of drinking in Canada? The fuck?
I think it's 18. Or something, I don't know. I think it's younger than America.
Yeah, because here in the U.S., it's fucking 21. Technically 18, but if you're on private property, 16. See, I think if you're,
Some people on private property here in the U.S. allow their kids who are 14 to drink.
Jesus.
Yeah, some people won't say, like, I'm not gonna fight them, but if you get your kid addicted at that age, you're to blame.
Yeah.
And then if you get in trouble by the cops, it's your problem for doing it. Don't do what you think will get yourself in trouble. Play it safe half the time, maybe life will be fine.
Indeed.
Don't do stupid things to take a risk, because it will backfire somehow.
Yeah.
You get away with it for 2 months? Cool. Doesn't mean you won't get caught suddenly now. And it won't be nice.
Yeah. But see, the whole 18 on trading things in is basically because it's a legally binding contract you're signing off on, saying like, yes, the whole thing boils down to, yes, this is my stuff. I know that I'm trading it in. I will not be getting any of this stuff back. I am giving all legal ownership of this over to the company, and since it has to be over 18, because if you're under 18, you're still legally considered a minor, and contracts signed by minors are not legally binding. Yeah.
Secret's really getting out.
Rodriguez, question for you. You know where this village of heretics place is?
No clue. Granted, I've heard of something like that existing, but that's it.
From who?
Bryce. But forget getting in touch with him. My requests to visit keep getting denied.
Damn.
What's this village to you, anyhow?
We came in contact with the guy. Says if we can find the village, he can find the treasure. Old loan shark named Tucker. He memorized a journal one of the pirates wrote.
Majima-san, what the hell are you doing? That's supposed to be our ace in the hole.
Fun fact, when my mom was
Think
skipping
for a
classes,
sec.
her principal tried to make
We're
a
all
contract
stuck on
saying
this
she'd do it in a
island
certain number of
together.
days a month.
Any
And she laughed in his
friction might cause a
face.
spark
What
that
an
leads to us
icon.
killing each other. I say there ain't much
Indeed.
choice left but to join up, yeah?
The other Haku, though. One of them might know where this village of heretics is. With that, let's put all our heads together and see where that gets us.
Hold on, we can't keep adding people.
You're good.
We're already only splitting 20%, aren't we?
Well, you want to split 0%? Because that's what you get if we can't find the damn thing in the first place.
We risked everything for this chance.
Fine, how about this? Anyone who doesn't join me and my crew right here, right now, I'm considering an enemy. Better decide quick. You in? Or out?
Count me in, Captain.
Yup.
Same here. Seems like a good time.
Guess I've got no choice.
Shit. You fuckers play dirty. Come on. All right, fine. I'm in.
Yar! From here on, we sail as one. Savvy?
Yo, ho,
I half expected the old man's eyes to just dart open as he just starts screaming about all the guys who are screaming around his bed.
The Nele Island Yakuza, the Palekana Haku. Everyone's in hot pursuit of the Esperanza treasure. And the powers of Madlantis, Queen Michelle, and the pirate king Raymond Law lurk.
I'm
in the
entirely out of
background.
bits now. That being said, I think it would be absolutely fucking hilarious to,
They're all
to
trying to
jump
get the
into the
first
stream
step
one
on
day with
their
like
opponents
10k bits.
and claim a bigger share
Bruh.
for themselves. And everyone's slowly revealing their hand.
That would cost like $270. Wait. Oh god, I didn't even realize how much 10k bits would be. Yeah, I'm realizing now. 500 bits was already what, 15 bucks? 700 in US. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, I need to know the difference between. So if 10k is 270 for you, how much is the 25k? Because here it's 308. It's a little more over here because of the economy. Yeah, I know. I figured it's a little more over there because of the economy. But like, that's 126 to 270. That is a large margin. I mean, I guess that adds up considering, you know, it's $7 here for, and it's $15 yours for 500. And that stacking up, like, that would add up. Jesus.
Am I in the point story of Majo suddenly acting like himself again? I don't know.
God. The most amount of bits I can buy is 11. Oh, you can. Okay, 11,500 for 271.10. Yeah, the highest amount, at least on my side, is 25,000 for 308. Jesus. Okay. God, that is terrifying, though.
So
I mean,
we got a
hey, with how
problem.
things are going in
The-
U.S. right now, soon our prices might match up with your guys's.
Old codger in his hidey hole. How we planning to shake Tucker loose? Asking nicely doesn't seem like it's gonna cut it.
He'll come if we can
Yeah.
assure him that Nele Island poses no threat to him.
A lot of people say, oh, your prices go down and stuff.
The
I
Haku
personally
make that a
don't
difficult
believe it.
proposition, though. He's wise to be scared.
$1 here is about 70 cents there, so it's really only like 190 on your side. Yeah, that sounds about right. Or actually, I'm trying to think, because there's not an 11,500 option here. The 10,000 is 126. If I even just go ahead and add on like the 1,500 bits, that'd be like $20. So that ends up being like 150. It might not be that accurate. Yeah, still a lot of fucking money.
If only somebody could help with that. Sure'd be nice.
Why not just grab Tucker and force him to come along? The treasure's practically ours. Now's not the time to go soft.
Come on. Guy's got too much security on him for that. We try to nab him and fuck it up, he'll be on a plane back to New York before you can spit. Guaranteed. At which point, he's gone for good. Can't drop anchor off Wall Street.
Then we shouldn't fuck it up.
I'm not going to war against somebody so protected. I know you people.
It doesn't make me any less poor, but I think it'd be funny to just show up with a fuck ton of money. Fair. At that point, it's just bragging, right?
You think you got God on your side or something, but this is real life.
You need to watch your mouth.
Knock it off. You're not helping anything.
Masaru sure is rude sometimes.
Must not have been raised right.
That's a funny one coming from you.
If I came with 271 10 cents worth of bits, would you assume I robbed a bank? Honestly, it depends. Like, if you were to do that next week, 100%. If you were to do that in like a year and a half, like after you've gotten yourself a job and everything, I'd still assume you robbed a bank, but it would be a lot less of a chance. Like probably like an 80% rather than 100.
At least somebody has my back. Thanks, Saijima.
So what's our plan then?
I bet old Tucker trusts me well enough by now. I could get him to see reason with a deft hand. Diplomacy.
If you want to try that, be my guest.
Yeah, not so fast. Well, I'm handling all that. You gotta find us this village. It's your backyard, ain't it? Leaving it to you. Everyone
Even
does
after I get a
their
job, there's
share
still
of
an
the work.
80% chance I'd rob a
Everyone
bank
gets
for the
their
fun of
share
it.
the loot.
Yeah.
Fair.
Guess we'll get on with it. One thing, don't bring any more people in. My share's small enough as it is.
Feelings mutual.
Captain, come on. If Tucker doesn't listen to reason, what then?
You kidding? We got him in the palm of our hands.
Hmm?
The Nele Island Yakuza and the Haku have joined forces. Without him, he can't afford to stay hidden. He still wants a piece of the action. He better run like his ass is on fire. Simple as piss.
I guess so. Makes sense.
Don't it? Never let him know you took the easy job. That's the trick of it. Guys like Rodriguez, they're always looking to say you ain't earned your share.
That's the boss I remember. God damn, you're smart.
Hey, Minami, you gotta quit calling me boss.
What? But boss, we've been calling you that for 20 years.
It's Captain now. If you two want to be part of my crew, get that straight.
Hey, all right. Let's all
Like,
get
you also
in
gotta
on some
remember
of that
once you do
real
start
ass
working,
pirate
you have to
talk.
start
I'm
thinking
down
about
with
all
it.
sorts of
There's no way in hell I'm about to call you that.
you also gotta think you're gonna start having all sorts of like daily and weekly bills and shit coming in. Like, you gotta figure out transportation, food, because once you're no longer going to school, like, yeah, you probably have to pay for lunches and stuff, but it's a hell. I can guarantee. I can't guarantee shit. I'm pretty sure it's probably cheaper to get lunch at school than it is anywhere else.
So, but you start with that Kyodai shit again. I ain't answering.
Seriously? This guy. He really doesn't like
Oh, your
me,
school doesn't sell
does
lunches?
he?
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, that's a hell of a lot cheaper
Okay.
than having to pay for
With that-
lunch.
Let's go pay Tucker a visit.
True,
Alright.
true.
Let's do
I
it.
mean, like, dude, 100% discount on if you go for school lunch? Free 99 with free chalky milk. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make like 3 of these.
I actually got hit by lightning. I can't believe I actually managed to get hit by lightning.
I'm gonna put my chef hat on.
Okay, so that's how you make the cooking minigame hard. You cook more than one.
Ah, makes sense.
Like, I'm cooking 3 in this shit. Oof.
I got mad skills.
I'm confused how this quote unquote boss I'm fighting,
On
if
to
it
the
hits me,
next
someone
course.
shocks me with lightning.
Aha. Easy. Aha. Nice. Order up.
Still got it.
What you looking
For a second, I thought you were giving Goro CPR. Every time I look away for more than a millisecond, something weird happens. That is Yakuza for you.
Appetite.
It's why it's so good.
Damn it.
Let's whip something up.
Dumb idea.
Ah, fuck. Nah, I'm not getting the 3 stars on this shit.
Good work, me.
Not even just the game. Everything you do is both unexpected and funny. Like me as a person? Not wrong.
Time for seconds. Aha. Easy.
I'm taking a second to do this. I saw something about their balls, and yeah.
Easy.
Of course, there's the last stream with Crush
I
They
got
Balls!
mad skills.
I mean, that's every time I have a fucking, like, chat bot in here, dude.
A master's chef is born.
Yeah, but I didn't even see the bot was the funny part. You're not wrong. The fact that it did not show up in regular stream just must have made that so much fucking... It didn't even register in the chat before they got their balls crushed. So I think with that one, it was more the fact that, like, Twitch itself was like, yeah, this is probably a ban evader. We're not even gonna show this shit. It was terrifying. You thought the wrath of Jeff had come upon you.
Which of you sorry
Just-
Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be?
It's like Sephiroth in Kingdom, was it Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2? I think 2. Just show me your strength. That's enough.
Aiming down sight. Steady.
For real, man. Like, sorry, what did I do?
Captain. Welcome back, Captain.
Good to have you back, bro.
I didn't do anything. Why are my balls being crushed?
Turned out pretty nice. Harvest time. Grow, little guy, grow. How's about a little TLC?
I'm sorry, wait, are these taking seconds to grow? The fuck?
Oh, turned out pretty nice. Harvest time.
Is it just because of the plant I've been using? Oh my god. Okay, so herbs are instant. Joke's on you, you're not the first person to try that on me, bruh. And hopefully you'll be the last, bro.
How's about a little TLC?
Alright, I think it's time to use some piss cannons. Yeah, I'm just gonna go, like, I'm gonna go here. Like, farthest away from Madlantis. I'm probably gonna take the right route up there. The Piss Boys!
Who knew sailing would be so much fun?
Also, I'm gonna try to get this, chat real quick.
The water's so pretty.
There is a boat. I don't care about the boat.
Is that a merchant ship?
Even by my
I actually clean off my bed for once, so I
get
can
good
actually lay
fish.
down.
Hey,
Hey, well, I
Oh,
actually cleaned
right.
off my bed for once,
You
so I
ain't
can
gonna
lay down,
answer me
actually.
unless I call you captain, huh?
Yeah, thought we already went over that. About to call me bro, were ya?
Nah, just pointing out bird shit. Got some on your pointy hat there.
Like hell there is. Nice try, but you can't lie worth a damn, brother. See? It's weird. Don't sit right to call someone that when you ain't related.
That's our oath in the world we're from. We're brothers in arms.
For like a solid 3
When
months,
I
I was
first
sleeping
called you
sideways on my
bro,
bed because I was too lazy
Did
to
you think we were blood?
Dude. Felt
Like hell.
that.
You and me never pass for kin.
For real. I was thinking the same thing. Ain't getting me to call you some dumb
So
shit
hey, it's
like
good to know that
captain,
you fixed that up.
Nobody's perfect. You most of all. So, what do you want to begin with anyway?
though. What I want?
Yeah, what do you want? You came to talk to me.
Yeah, I did. Nothing much, really. Truth be told, I just wanted to tell you I'm hungry.
You damn right. Nothing
Now my
much.
side table looks like a damn mess, but that's more easily fixable. Yeah, it's not actively ruining your sleep.
Boy, that air is refreshing.
It's just stacking, and I'm great at Tetris. Hell yeah, man.
Great.
Great. Use the frosty guns. About to Tetris my books out of non-existence. Yeah. Dude, sometimes I really wish I could do that with like all the fucking mess I have, man. That'd be so convenient. Just be like, man.
What the fuck? We got lightning now. Hope it don't decide to hit us.
Just fucking stack all my trash out. When I was younger, if my room was too messy, my mom would just throw out everything onto the floor.
You better keep moving. Try to
Or just
avoid
throw out everything on the floor. Yeah, that does sound about right. I actually had that reminds me, I had a really big Bakugan collection back in the day. And I lost it because my dad basically did the same thing. And, like, well, it probably also didn't help that I actually stored all my Bakugan in, like, a big trash bag just because I like carrying around the whole collection at all times. Despite the fact I didn't have any friends to play the actual game with, I still carried it around in the chance that I ever found anyone else who played. And, yeah, fucking, because I had him in a trash bag, he just kind of threw it out thinking it was actually a bag of trash. that was like easily worth like a couple thousand. Like I got $1,000 worth of Bakugan at the time. Like, dude, I was devastated. I also lost like a large collection of Pokemon cards because we were cleaning out. Like it wasn't even like a real shed. Like it was a little kind of like storage room on the back porch. Bakugan, more like Bakugan, you know? Like, we had like this little storage room off the back porch. It was kind of like a shed, but not really. We had totes in there, and I had a tote with like a couple of binders of my Pokemon cards in there. And right as we were cleaning it, like we were cleaning this out, it started raining, and so I ended up losing all of my Pokemon cards in that bullshit.
Let's go, Rad.
I had some misprints and everything. Like, yeah. I had some cards that if they were good grade and everything, it would have been worth a lot. Yeah. I stopped collecting for quite a while after that until I started working at GameStop, and I was like, well, I could just buy these here at discount, so I just started doing that. Once I left GameStop, I stopped collecting again. Like, I have some that are, might be worth, like, I think, like, $15 at the most, but, yeah. If they survived, you could have gotten a house. JK, nobody's getting one of those anymore. Fucking, yeah. That is not incorrect. Even with some of, like, the most expensive Pokemon cards, you ain't getting nowhere near, like, actual house rates anymore.
There's a lighthouse over there.
I want to get this lighthouse, and I'm gonna head to the Devil Flags over there.
Still, I just can't shake it. Your amnesia don't ring true to me, bro.
That's tough cookies, pal. Know what to tell you. Ain't like I can do much about it.
You ever keep
I remember when I was
diary
really.
before
I
all
remember
this?
like.
Maybe
I remember when like a really cool Jigglypuff made you the coolest kid on the playground. Now some of these are worth like millions. When?
And that shakes up
Yeah.
Huh. Wonder if I did. I'm trying to think, but I don't rightly got any memories of it.
Yeah.
If the old me is
I also
anything
wish
the
I'd
new
like.
me,
I wish I
then
hadn't lost those
shit's not my
cards,
style.
and that I'd been a
Always
lot more
looking
like careful with them.
Ready for what's next?
Because like I'm pretty
Easy
sure
for a
I
guy
had
with
some
no
cards that
past
were
to keep his
worth
chin
that would
up.
have been like
All right,
worth
what
a
about
decent
you?
amount
You sit down
nowadays.
every day and draw little pictures of all the shit that happened.
Oh, these guys have a lot of fucking health. Oh no, I might have made a mistake. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I also got people who are... Oh yeah, no, this is bad. This is very bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to lose this fight. Yeah, I went for a double flag and just got fucked. Yeah.
So we finally figured out
Realistically, oh.
I had a big piece of black plastic in my ear.
Oh. No, I didn't want to retry this fight. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, you have to click return for copies.
Okay.
I'm done. That's what it looks. Sea battles aren't as easy as one would think.
Yeah. Okay, if I can freeze this guy. I think I have these guys pretty much. Nope, I don't. Okay, I'm still doing fine. Ouch, 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 ouch. Deck mode. Hey, how's it going? How do I fucking deal with you? Okay. Oh, that's right, I have to get, oh, they have to be on the ground. Yeah, no. Realistically speaking, there's probably like 0 original versions of those really popular cards. Cards get broken, it's literally just paper. The odds that nobody made replicas of those cards is basically 0. I am quite the EP fella. I mean, yeah, don't ruin your sleep schedule just to be here, man. Like, I'm honestly I'm just working through my backlog. Oh, this isn't even working on backlog. However, I will let you know, Nettle. Here in the next few days, so things are going to be a little interesting with stream schedule. You're not my father. So things are going to be a little bit interesting. So I'm going to have a single-player backlog game and a multiplayer backlog game. Specifically because, like, there's some games I want to play multiplayer. And if you were, I still wouldn't listen to you. Bruh. Yeah, fair. But, like, so I'm going to have a single-player and a multiplayer backlog. Mainly because of the release of Monster Hunter Wilds in 2 days. Because I definitely want to play that. And, like, there's some games I'll only really play multiplayer. So, like, the Monster Hunter Rise multiplayer campaign, or fucking, Dying Light 2. Like, I'll still be working through the single-player backlog, like, probably later on in the night. But, yeah. Oh no, believe me, right now I'm gonna continue doing Yakuza. It's gonna be really interesting kind of situation.
I think I'm a little out of shape. Might be time for some strength training.
What kind of strength training?
You know, like push-ups, squats, lunges.
Sounds like a slog. Wouldn't some kind of chef-themed workout be more fun?
And what's a chef-themed workout?
Whatever you stream, I'll tune into then. Okay. Man, once again, getting me feeling the warm and fuzzies.
Sounds like a slippery idea.
Ah, come on! You're supposed to be a chef. Come into the character.
I didn't become...
If only I watched games. If only I watched games I watched before, then I never would have seen Majima's sexy pecs and ass cheeks. If I only watched games I watched before, that is fair. And believe me, there's always gonna be something new here. You've seen how long that backlog is. Alright. Welcome back. Just got struck by lightning. True, yeah. Like, dude, at this rate, as long as I have someone watching, which, you know, is you, of course, and I have games on the backlog, I'll probably be streaming for as long as the backlog takes. Even if that takes, you know, a couple of years. Okay, gotta repair. Oh god. Yeah, ship is not doing too hot. Damn. I'll be watching you until I retire.
Back to what we were saying. I didn't become the ship's cook for the love of the role, per se. Hold the phone. I think there were some huge slabs of beef on board. Now, if I did deadlifts with those, that might actually be good training.
You just swapped the fish for slabs of beef. You stole my idea.
Did not. You think this is the first time I've thought about it?
You know playing with your food's unsanitary, right, Captain Masaru?
Right.
As you say, sir.
Also, by the way, today is actually our one month anniversary. Technically yesterday. Oh shit! Man, how the time flies when you're having fun.
Whoa! Hey, look out!
fun. Understatement of the month. I mean, hey,
Wait for me.
it has to be of the month. It hasn't been a year yet. I don't know, you have really made like streaming be fun for me. Like before, I was just kind of doing it because again, I was just working through my backlog. I played Evil Within, and I was like, you know what? Maybe my friends will want to see my reactions to horror game. And then from there, I just kind of continued, and then now it's actually like I'm looking forward to streaming because I know I'll have you here, and I've only known you for a month. Exactly. Ouch. Ace Attorney is the shit, and so are you, for real, the GOAT.
There's gotta be some treasure here. Let's get a drink when we're back.
Man, bro's really got me sitting here blushing. What the fuck? Oh, so I can't. Okay, so I can't use the claw on tigers. Got it. Oh shit, you're already on chapter 5? I mean, it shouldn't be too surprising to me. I just hit chapter 4. It's always been my talent to make people blush.
Yeah, let's do a side content we're doing chapter 4.
Wait, so is chapter 4 really short then? Okay. I'm just saying, because you're saying that, you know, you were also working on a bunch of side content, so like...
Well, yeah, when I mean side content, I unlocked the second instrument of Dark. Or Dark Instrument.
Okay. Treasure barrel!
I'll be taking this.
Okay, and there is healing up here.
Here's clean here.
After this room. Ow.
Now, how close the final grappling gonna be?
I mean, hey Nettle, obviously you need to go ahead and hone your skills on me, so that way when you find someone you like at IRL, you can whiz them up with zero failure. One time I was fake flirting with my friends, and one of them said, "Hey, are you a crime scene? Because I'll make you feel secure." And I immediately shot back with, "Are you a crime scene? Because I'll inspect every interview with intense detail." And she went so red she almost actually fell over. Bro. Damn, that really is smooth as shit.
Beautiful, ain't it?
Like, holy fuck. It's time for the shark. If for no other reason than to bring up the sharks. I guess 2 enemies. I really didn't need the sharks. I could have used the Magi clones. But sharks are more fun. Thank you. I thought of it on the fly, which is even cooler. Like, dude, that really is. I felt so fucking cool. Bro, that's already a flex in and of itself. Being able to just do that on the fly? Like, God. I talk to people IRL and I'm just, well, I guess at this rate when I'm with friends, I'm about the same as I am here.
We did it!
Smooth is not what I'd consider myself in any way, shape, or form, though.
Holy shit!
Ooh, a golden treasure box, huh? What's in the box? 87k. Shit. That's 110k points, too. Fuck. And yeah, I just hit fucking... Wait, I hit 5-star rank? When the fuck was I 4-star rank? Did I just get enough points that I just shot up past? Your forehead is smooth. Dude, my brain is too. Did I just shoot past fucking level 4 and go straight to level 5? I'm so confused on that one. I can't get over just your forehead is smooth.
Careful.
Just do a little bit of polish on there and all of a sudden you got a good mirror. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to swap off the piss cannons. Like they're a fun novelty, but like they're really doing jack shit for damage. Of course, I've yet to test out the laser cannons.
Get used to this.
Okay, need a repair. Need a repair.
Of course. Shit's all
Oh, that... Wait, that actually hit? Okay. Ow. Something I find kind of weird, but also cool, that is that... Blech. Just fucking this thing up. Something I find kind of weird, but also cool, is that OK Twitch Mobile, I don't know about anywhere else, but they have, on Twitch Mobile, they have streams lined up like TikToks in the vertical format, but because you don't stream vertical, it fills the extra space with a blurry picture of Jake Marshall's. What? Okay. Yep, repair, repair.
Leave it to me.
I don't know why they picked Marshall. I don't know why they picked Marshall or why they didn't pick something more recent, but we appreciate it. I don't even know who Jake Marshall is.
We'll be taking this round. Sweet. Hard to port. Full speed ahead.
Of course, I don't know a lot of IRL celebrities. I don't exactly follow sports ball or anything like that. Ace Attorney Case 1-5, he's the non-tech and tech. Oh, that Jake Marshall. Okay, I'm fucking stupid. I don't know. I just it filling in on the sides. I was like, oh, that must just be Twitch itself doing that. It must be going ahead and just doing actual people. I never once thought it was going to be like from the Ace Attorney streams. I didn't think Twitch was actually going to do with anything relevant to me.
Feel that sea breeze.
I feel really fucking stupid now. Oof. Really showing my age. The Alzheimer's kicked in. God, I feel so fucking stupid.
This place
Lol, not the Alzheimer's. Wait, explored all of Madlantis? Okay. Okay, I gotta go to the... Alright, I can take the boat over there. Boat's right here. Yeah, because I do have to actually go to this boat. Alright. Yeah, I sent a picture in the Discord. It's just a blurry Jake Marshalls. Alright, let me see this shit. Yeah? Oh god, that is like so hard to tell. It's Jake. Huh. I have to commend you for actually being able to fucking tell. What? The silence of searching. Fucking... I was having to figure out what channel you put it in. I don't recognize that slutty Texan anywhere. I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
Damn war zone here. You been partying or something?
Admittedly, I get a bit stir-crazy. Only so much you can do when you're cooped up alone. Frankly, I'm grateful to see you again.
Well, considering how jumpy you were last time, I almost feel welcome.
My guards are less suspicious of you now, as am I. Primarily because I assume you've returned with information, yes? What is this?
It's from Nele Island. Old-timer from Polycana had it.
Is this a piece of 8?
Wouldn't you know it? Guy stumbled onto the treasure of the Esperanza decades ago. Trouble is, that's all he's got for us. Man sundowning. His mind's long gone.
It's
Poor
more obvious when it
bastard
hasn't
couldn't
loaded up
tell
the
you
stream
his own
properly if it's
name.
not cut across the middle. Okay.
Then it's really there.
That's fair.
The
That's
lot
fair.
of it. The wealth of the Esperanza. At last. After all this time. Wait. What did you just say? If you're telling me that the treasure has already been found, wouldn't this old man have been smart enough to move it elsewhere by now?
It's all still there. His son, Rodriguez, says so. Been trying to
But also,
retrace
I'd
his
like Jake
steps.
Marshall. Fair.
I've heard that name before. That's the Haku leader, isn't it? I see. He's aware that Nele Island is home to the treasure as well?
Yep. Got him scouting for that heretic's village as we speak.
Is he? Excellent. Once he finds it, narrowing down the treasure's location will be child's play. Captain Majima, I'll see you again when you have more news. Naturally, you'll handle Rodriguez, yes? You and I can simply filch the prize out from under him.
Afraid I gotta disappoint you. You're coming with us. And you only get the details in the village once you're on board.
What is this?
Well, don't start moping. You'll be in the best of hands. I promise you. We're all friends here. Bunch of pals on a treasure hunt.
Into that Polycana viper's nest. Out of the question. I would be putting my very life at risk doing so.
Frog, frog,
And
frog,
this
ribbit,
pile
frog,
of
frog,
Esperanza
ribbit,
gold
frog,
and
frog,
shit ain't
ribbit,
worth that?
ribbit, frog, ribbit, frog,
Why should the
ribbit,
rest of
frog,
us have to
ribbit,
do all the
frog,
work?
Frog, frog,
Mhm.
ribbit,
Gotta
ribbit,
earn your
frog,
share.
frog, frog, ribbit,
But
ribbit, frog, ribbit,
I-
ribbit, 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 frog, frog, ribbit,
Allow me a
frog, love
moment
you,
to
frog,
think,
ribbit,
would you?
frog, frog, ribbit, frog, frog, ribbit, frog, frog, ribbit, frog, frog.
I love how you're using that message as like an extended, like coughing at the beginning and end of their sentence,
A moment's all we
which
can
I
spare.
can say I have to respect.
Things ain't the way they were before.
Mm-hmm.
Nele Island. The Esperanza Trail's gotten hot over there. Rodriguez knows. About 100 Haku with him. The Yakuza makes it 200.
I don't know what you're
On top
talking
of that,
about.
Raymond Law.
For
Frog.
God's sake. Is there anyone left who doesn't know about this?
Only one option. we get on the boat and sail like the wind. All aboard. Either you come with us to Nele Island, or we leave you behind.
Slow down. I know when I'm being extorted.
Well, you don't want in, that's your problem. Have a nice life, and see you never.
Is that so? You're willing to risk the treasure on this little gamble? You still need information which only I am in possession of.
You think so? There's no way we can find it on our own? Sounds like you're the one gambling.
Of course not.
'Cause before, everyone was sneaking around, keeping things hush-hush. But now, that's over with. The Haku and the Yakuza are working together, and working overtime. Ask me. They can get the job done. Through brute force, if nothing else.
History treasure is not something one brute forces.
Or maybe it is. Honestly, I could get a text any minute now telling me the search is over. I'm keeping the ringer on. 200 able-bodied fellas? Scouring for buried treasure around the clock? Nele Island ain't all that big. How long could it really take, huh? Well, sounds to me like you better play ball, if you still want in, Mr. Tucker. No matter how much juice you got, you have to be willing to squeeze. Elsewise, your share's a fat zero.
Yeah, fuck you, old man.
My share still stands at 80%. You, all of you, split the rest.
Gotta get your ears cleaned. Did you miss the part where I said shit's changed? You ain't essential to the equation no more.
How dare you, you dog!
Don't start saying things you can't take back now. I ain't one to flinch.
I suppose I might compromise my share to 50%, if you're truly so obstinate. Assure me of that, and I'll come with you to the island.
Check your numbers there. Half for you and half for all of us? You're crazier than I thought, pal.
25%.
First time I had to deal with my ship being on
If
fire.
we were to split it evenly 200 ways,
Ouch.
how much would that be?
Ow.
0.5 for everyone.
Ow.
I think they'll want at least that much.
You're talking about people who settled on Nele Island out of sheer happenstance. I've been chasing the ghost of the Esperanza for 30
Check
years.
this, all
You
right.
hear me? I'll accept 20%, no less.
Make it 10, and I'll tell the guys you're all right. That's still $100 million. Telling me that ain't good enough? Of course, you could refuse.
The fucking
But
Undertale frog
I'm
enemy
done
would just
negotiating.
care about
You
yourself.
got my offer.
I wouldn't be where I am today if I weren't able to admit when I've been cornered.
Oh, what's it called? Like frog
You're
it?
a shrewd businessman.
I just know how the dance goes. Cutthroats is as cutthroats does. You ain't all
Oh my
that
god.
different.
Okay. It's been a while since I played Undertale, but
Give me a bit of time to ready myself. I'll join you on the Goromaru soon. My security escort will accompany me. I trust they'll be welcome as well.
Sure.
Look at
No
this.
need to worry. What's the worst that could happen to you with the kid around?
I have
had the
not
wrong
played
one.
Undertale Yellow yet. I could put that on the list, actually. Like, I've been meaning to play Undertale Yellow.
Alright. Well, I had fun doing that. Ow. Oop.
Captain,
Yeah.
Put it on the list? I will go put it on the list right now.
How did we get on fire again?
Christ, that list is longer than Hephaestus. Oh, wait a second, do I have...
Fucking shit, this final boat battle is a pain in the ass.
What's worse is, I actually found, I found a couple more things on it. I meant to put, because I realized there's a couple games I forgot to put on here. Like, Shantae. I also got talked into the Trails series. I got talked into Prototype, Prototype 2, Stellar Blade, a game called Viewfinder, Kena, Crow Country. So we're up to 723. I have a problem. While we're here at Wear Cleaner, I make it 724. Hell yeah! You know what's funnier than 723? 724! Like, honestly, if you ever have any suggestions for things you want to see me play, fucking shoot, dude. I'll see if it's already on the list, and if it's not, we'll add it. You know what's funnier than 724?
Which you saw suckers is it gonna be?
725. What can I buy here? Okay, I could do gotcha. When equipped with the compass and voyage ring, increases heat generation style in Sea Dog. Heat generation in Sea Dog. So, anchor and compass are here. I'd still have to find. Well, anchor and voyage are here. I'd still have to find a compass. I could get another hat. Okay, I'm gonna do this gotcha. 15,000. Let's see how much I lose off of this. Exactly. Add Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, I lose a lot off of that. Ow!
Yeah.
$14,500 I just missed out. Yeah, I do need to play Doki Doki. You're not wrong. So, let's go ahead and put that on here. Now, should I do the regular DDLC or should I do DDLC Plus?
Oh, tiger and a bear. Okay.
Why would I do both? I'm not even sure there's that many differences for me to play it twice. Regular is fine. The plus just add some, like, bonus scenes. Okay. We are now to 725 in a fake OS. Psh. Psh. I mean, I should be fine with slightly doxing myself via my files. Alright, I want to check what's in the casino here now. Anything on sides? Ooh, there's actually... No, nothing. Yeah, I want to see what they have for prizes in here. A chest for one. So, prize exchange. 2,000 chips. Okay, so P5 Tactica and Metaphor Refantasio. I love Metaphor Refantasio. It's definitely not one of the games I've been chomping at the bit to fucking 100% once I get to a certain point. You know what? Nettle, should we go ahead and gamble to get the rest of the chips for this chest? Or should we go ahead and, yes? Okay. Or should I gamble for them, or should I go ahead and purchase them? Heard gambling, nothing else. It's a bit harder to 100% too. There's like collectibles you can only get with certain storylines and wallpapers for your fake desktop. I mean, in that case, I'm... Like, I might as well do DDLC Plus and get the platinum for it on my PlayStation. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because, like... I'm nothing if not a whore for trophies.
Jesus!
Up to me? Yeah, I'll probably do Plus on my PlayStation.
Fucking, holy shit! Jesus!
You good there, Shell?
When you have to deal with an army of people with guns, you want your health come from full to being almost dead in 2 seconds? No!
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Dealing with guns in Yakuza games is annoying. This is worse. I get shot by one gun and I'm pretty much almost dead.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
And you don't have a way of healing in this mode.
Oh, shit.
So you die, you gotta restart. Well, I can technically do. It's called your, the bar thing, but...
Yeah. I'm nothing but a whore for platinums. Yeah. Exactly.
Fucker! What the hell?
All right. So yeah. So Nettle, should I gamble for the chips or purchase them for the chest? Because like I could go ahead and play like
that would be
poker
so
or
unfair.
blackjack. Like actually play them.
And
for
I
them.
have my health maxed out too, and I'm being deleted this fast.
Gamble. Okay. Poker or
And I have the
blackjack.
best ring too.
I'm better at blackjack than I am poker, but I can go either way. All right. VIP stakes. I need 10,000 chips. I'm sorry. I need 10,000 chips to play at this table.
Fucking guns.
Wait, if I have to play, if I have to have 10,000 to play at this fucking table.
Where's the gun user?
Okay, I guess I'm doing blackjack because that's the only one I can afford. Because either way, because if I buy the 10,000, there's like, I could gamble,
My Arby's being slaughtered.
but yeah, do 1,000.
I'll kill you.
Okay, 15. This is a bad fucking. I'll hit. Yep, that's what I expected.
Why is my heat action not working when I'm hitting the button?
Yeah, he would have won anyway.
Why is the
except
heat
for
action not working when I'm
17.
hitting the button? Why is the heat action not working when I hit the button? What the f- Okay,
I mean,
this is really
so
annoying.
so with a 15, the chances of winning on a 15 were so low anyway, and the dealer got 17 there.
No, maybe go to beginner difficulty. No, I have to accept death now. I ain't doing this as a beginner. Fuck you.
So buy
Kill me.
chips, buy 1,000, and we'll go back to
I have
blackjack.
Wow, this is really not hurting me on beginner difficulty, ain't it? Wow, this is really not hurting me on beginner. I don't want beginner.
How much would you like to bet? Let's see if fortune smiles.
Okay, so he's a 2. We have an 8. Hitting here is safe.
Hit me.
And then we have 15. Like, I could stand and try to see if I could make this hand hit again.
Alright, there, I'm out of beginner. There we go.
Hit me.
I think we stand on 19.
Oh my fucking shit!
Like, there's only 2 cards we could pull that would actually be beneficial to us
I have
here.
the health been in 2 seconds.
And that's the 2 or ace, so I think we stand, yeah.
Stand.
The fucking gun users are annoying.
Okay, so that's a 12. That's a 20, motherfucker.
Such luck.
Should we just buy the fucking 2,000 and grab? Or should we continue? I retract my statement. Fair.
Holy shit!
Like, should I go ahead and buy another? Like, should I go ahead and buy another 1,000 just get the chest, or should I go back to the table with the 1,000 I have?
I don't know.
Ruby says gambling.
Yeah. How much would you like to bet?
Okay, I'm gonna bet
Let's see if
1,000,
fortune
like
smiles.
normal. You know what? Well, we lose, obviously. 21's bad.
That's some good shit.
Okay, so now we have enough, but I don't think that's
Would you
enough.
like to keep
So
playing?
let's keep going.
How much would you like
We
to
can
bet?
now bet up to 3,000, but we only have 1. You know, we're just gonna keep it
Shall
at
we
1,000, and we'll raise our bet. Okay, if we get a 10, we instantly win.
Hit me.
You know what? We'll stand. I could have doubled down on that too. Doubling down on that would have been nice. Okay, so we have a 20. They have a 19, meaning we win.
Would you like to keep
We
playing?
keep playing.
How much would
So
you like
up to
bet?
5,000. We're still gonna keep this
Let's
at
see if
1,000.
fortune smiles.
Okay, so that's a 10. You know what? We're going to double down.
It's double down.
I thought that was gonna be. I thought that was gonna be the thing where it split it. Okay, whatever. Doubling down worked.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Would you like to keep playing? How much would you like to bet?
We're gonna go ahead and put 3,000
Shall
in
we
now.
begin?
Okay, so we have either a 5 or a 15. Oh, it's possible. Do we take the insurance, Nettle? No? No insurance? Okay. The dealer does not have blackjack. Good intuition, good intuition. Alright, what do we do here? Hit or stand? I'm sorry, who the fuck is surrendering in blackjack? Hit, alright. Ooh, okay, we're up to 13. Hit again. Why is he listening to me? We already established I have bad luck.
Hit me.
Okay, we're at 16. There's still 5 numbers that would benefit us. And 5 that wouldn't. It's 50-50.
Hit me.
We lost the 50-50.
Just one of those days, I guess. Would you like to keep playing? How much would you like to bet?
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and bet
Shall we
1,000.
begin?
Like, I could go ahead and buy this thing. Okay, that's a 13. I think we hit here. Need to remind you that I'm bet. You know what? We're gonna double down.
It's double down.
Okay, so we're on 17. That's a 16. Bust. Woo!
Congratulations.
Hell yeah!
Would you like to keep playing?
Need I remind you that I'm bad? I mean, you're not bad. You just go broke with style. Alright, should we continue gambling or just go get that chest and do a different kind of gambling? Get the chest? Okay. Prize exchange. So this is the equivalent of $2,000.
What could it be?
Gotcha's better than me feeling bad about my blackjack skills. Fair. Okay, so this is technically a 420 loss. Oh wait, picture?
Got that good.
Yeah, exactly 400, like, yeah, 420 weed number. We lost the weed number amount of money. Sorry, the boat's out of commission. Man, why is the boat always busted? You know, I'll catch some more mobs, actually.
Steady. Aiming down sights. Which of you solid fuckers? Aiming down sights.
What you got for me, Goro? Silver grasshopper, okay.
Steady. Which of you solid suck? Steady. Which of you solid suck? Steady.
Hey, Captain. I'm not sure, but are people looking at us?
Yeah. There is still a bounty on our heads. Maybe somebody upped the reward, huh?
Yo-ho! Where you scurrying off to now, Captain Majima?
No.
Why does this sound like a pitch shifted,
Besides, I ain't got time to chat. State your business or shove off.
What's his
I
name?
heard ye had a sharp tongue.
Not have corn.
Yeah.
What say I slice it off?
Yeah, I was noticing he was enforcing another person.
Is this just Beef 2.0? I mean, Wellington, Wells. Well, there goes Beef. Captain Pork, Captain Beef. Are we gonna see Captain Lamb next? Captain Salmon.
Captain...
Captain, it's him. Mortimer.
Captain.
Lest you get ahead of yourself, know that I'm not about to fight you. There'd be no money in it. If I'm going to risk the health of my men, it will come with all due compensation.
So what do you want?
I propose we do battle in the Pirates' Coliseum. You and your crew bear a grudge against me, no? I'm prepared to face your very worst.
Why now?
The time feels right, wouldn't you say? That's reason enough for me.
Says you.
Yeah, guess we'll see. All right, I'll think it over. Schedule it in the ship's itinerary when I can.
You must be quite the busy man, Captain, to leave Commodore Mortimer waiting at port. I'm moved to wonder, what could it be that's more worthy of your time?
It's Raymond Law.
Oh, you all get the day off or something? Well, should we start placing
A
bets
nice
on
Captain
who shows up
Sous-Vide.
next?
Kings don't have the luxury of off days. And the Pirates Coliseum in particular can't be sitting idle while there's money to make. Mortimer's challenge. I'll need you to answer it.
Yeah. I'll get to it.
Will you now? Well, until I see you and the Commodore engage, Tucker stays put in Madlantis. Understand?
I'm about to shove my captain foot up someone's captain donkey.
Because...
Yeah, someone's captain ass.
Without the old man, you'll never find it, will you? If I have to hold him hostage to keep your ship docked, then I'm prepared to do exactly that. Mr. Tucker shall remain Raymond Law's most honored guest. Any who spurn the hospitality of our great sanctuary will meet their end on the ocean floor. The cannons of Madlantis forgive no offense. Nor will its denizens show mercy to a soul aboard. Not even a weeping child.
So, if we beat Mortimer in the Pirates Coliseum, does that mean we get to go?
You are indeed hilarious, Nettle.
Manage that, and you can set sail anytime.
Sure, you and Mr. Tucker may depart freely. It would be your privilege as our newly crowned champions. I wouldn't dare impede you.
I'll hold
Thank you
to
for
that,
acknowledging
asshole.
it.
You all heard him, right?
Mortimer is going to give you the fight of your life. I look forward to the show. Stop by the Queen's Castle first. You and me can't help but feel like we have a lot to discuss.
Guess the treasure's gonna have to wait.
Just when we were finally getting close. We should head back to the Goromaru, Captain. After all that, I think we better fill everyone in.
The contention qualifier is now available. Now the question is, do I just do the contention qualifier, or do I go ahead and do all the ones up to that? I would love to hear about Fenrir. Apologize, and I'll beat your whole ass off! Huh? Tell me that's not what this guy just fucking said. He just said, apologize, and I'll beat your whole ass off! So basically, you know how Loki is a mother, right? I do indeed know about that. Because Loki was, out of all the fuck shit, Loki was doing all of the fucking with all of the shit. Well, he's also a father. Yeah, at some point he had a few children, including Hel, Fenrir, and Jormungandr. You know what? That just makes too much sense. What kind of awards do they have at golf? Super Monkey Ball. Death Metal Gloves. Hmm. 6,000 points for that. I'll come back.
Captain, there's something nearby.
Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be? Aiming down sights.
Yo, you went past.
Did I? Hell was a disfigured woman who was half rotten corpse, half beautiful lady. Fenrir was a grey wolf, and of course Jormungandr was a snake. Odin, however, foresaw that these children would aid in Ragnarok, specifically the whole end of the world part. Yeah, especially because Jormungandr is the one that was literally destroying the Tree of the Nine Realms. And I believe it was Ratatoskr who was trying to prevent Jormungandr from going too far. What do you mean I've already gone past it, Shell? Oh, is that what he's talking about?
Yes. Trust me, he kept telling me, I kept thinking it was Crouching. He's on the rail. He is
Oh, I see that. That is someone's balls.
Aiming down sights.
I'll teach you the difference. Ready for a beat down?
So he came up with a plan. Hell, he sent to rule over the dead, but this ends up backfiring during Ragnarok because when the world eventually ends, she'll have an army of the undead at her command. Jormungandr was just kind of thrown into the ocean, but he grew into a beast that wrapped around the entire earth, and eventually would eat through the world tree.
Ain't even worth my time.
Can I heal in this fight? Oh my god. Twice so I lose almost all my health in 2 hits, and I can't fucking heal. Well, I mean, technically it's the gauge, but I also can't though.
Huh. Help?
Ow! Fucking gun. The guns have been deleting me, not really melee.
Captain.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Got it? If we want that treasure, we gotta bring Tucker with us to Nele Island. But now, to even get the man out of Atlantis, we gotta kick Mortimer's teeth in at the Colosseum. So that's where we're at.
Raymond, that bastard. Like we needed another hair up our ass. Can't figure out what his game here is.
I got
He
a
knows
counter
we
when
know
my
about
ally
the treasure,
smacked him, so
too.
I couldn't actually fully counter.
Oof.
Every
Forgot
son of
to
a
not
bitch
counter.
involved is playing every card they got.
Whatever,
Guess the
so
scent
robbed
of
my life.
money is in the air.
Why don't we just say fuck it? Sneak Tucker out before anyone knows he's gone.
Sorry, but I don't think it's that easy, Mr.
You know,
Minami.
I'm trying to
There's
figure out
only one
now,
way out of Atlantis,
Nettle, because
and that's
so
going through the port,
I mentioned before
through
that
the
we're doing
path
like
of the
a
cannons.
sort of
Yeah.
game jam in the
There'd
friend
be
group,
no
right?
dodging that.
Well, we just decided to
The
re-roll
inlet's
the
real
prompts because
narrow
no
here.
one was getting
Helps
anywhere with the
restrict
prompts of
passage in
light.
and out. Coming or going,
And the new prompt we have
Atlantis
is
has always got
mythology.
your
So I'm trying to
ship in
figure
her
out
crosshairs.
like what I could do with a game about mythology, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to take a story from mythology and adapt it into a game, or like hell, even an RPG at like the very least,
Not to mention
or
the first
or
step.
like what
We'll
I
need to get
want to
Tucker
do.
on board in secret. Furthermore, in
Like,
order
honestly,
to
that might be the
protect
best bet. Either do an
Goromaru, we'd have to
SRPG
leave
or
modest
a
crew complement
RPG,
here.
and
There
just
are
make
10 cannons in
one
total.
like make a mythology-based one there.
And hit them at the same time.
We don't nearly got the men for
Fenrir,
this.
however, was deemed too cute to throw away, so he was kept by
Hard to
Aesir
believe,
as a
but
pet.
It
However,
sounds like
he
taking
grew
out
larger
Mortimer's
and
our
eventually
best
grew into
bet.
a very big
Why
problem.
not?
The Aesir decided to
Had to
chain him
gut
up,
this
but in
fish
order to
sooner
make
or
sure
later,
that he
am
didn't
I
get
right?
suspicious,
If
they
this
made
one
it a
wiped the
game.
bounty off
They
my
draped
head,
Fenrir
nothing
in chains to see if he could break out.
And we'll
Every time he
keep Rich
could, and
Island
every
safe
time
from Moana, too.
every time he
So
could,
long
and
as
every
you
time the
know,
chains got stronger. and thicker.
Mortimer's the toughest seafarer Atlantis has to
An
offer.
RPG would be kind of
Puts more work into his ship
an
than his
RPG
hair.
could be kind of cool, like based off of
If
myth
we
or
go
whatever.
in half-assed, we'll be shitting cannonballs for days.
Ah, sounds like we better get the Goromaru ready, huh?
We're gonna have to win a proving match first. Then, and only then, can we earn the right to challenge it.
Obviously, here's where I go
That's
ahead and
how
make
it
a
is. The
RPG
Pirates
based off
Coliseum
of
better get itself
off of
ready,
the
'cause we're coming for
mythology
every
around
dumbass in
Hercules.
our way.
Sorry, or what was
Hear
it?
that? Everybody on board?
I
Goromaru's
don't
gonna
remember.
blast him out of the damn sea.
Nah, I feel like that one's too
We
on the
have our
nose.
heading. You fellas ready for what's next? Anybody that wants off now, speak your piece. Anybody that don't's coming to hell with me. Got that?
If we leave, means we don't get any treasure, right?
Hell, everyone here's too damn greedy to give up now. We'll stay even if it kills us.
Oh, you all know just what a captain wants to hear. Music to my ears. We're gonna make this the strongest ship in the ocean. And then, we're gonna find that damn treasure and get rich. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Oh, welcome back.
Over here, swashbuckler.
This place is pirate. Best Brazilian damn thing. Unbelievable.
Nah, obviously here's where I go ahead and make an RPG, but instead of having it be based around one specific character, I have it hop around from story to story, much like you retelling the myths in my stream chat. Anyways, Fenrir started getting suspicious and scared that he wouldn't suspicious and scared he wouldn't be able to get free. And around that time, the dwarves created a set of chains so fine yet so strong and unbreakable that Fenrir would never be released. Before they put the chains on him, Fenrir demanded that one of the Aesir put their hand into his mouth, and if they didn't let him free, he'd bite the hand. Everyone was too scared to except for Tyr, who Fenrir was closest with. The chains wouldn't break and the Aesir wouldn't free him, so Fenrir bit Tyr's hand off. Okay, so the contention qualifiers in the blue rank. Should I go ahead and get through all the other ranks to get to this? Like that's just the end of blue, so that'd be a couple of fights. During Ragnarok, Fenrir will supposedly help to set the world into Fimbulwinter, as well as killing Odin directly.
Ooh, choices. Maybe this one? Sweet!
It's really ironic because all of the things Odin did to avoid his death during Ragnarok only caused it, and each child he cast aside plays a key role in the end of the world. I mean, yeah. That is absolutely fucking hilarious. If he'd kept Fenrir as a pet, then Fenrir would have never had any grudge against him, and he probably would have lived through Ragnarok. Yeah. All theories, of course. Technically speaking, Ragnarok hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Lousy dance partner.
Please tell me you saw that, Sheldon.
Sorry, the story's taking a point. I was a little bit shocked. No.
Oh, I basically ended a fight while Majima was being blown up, so he was just like sideways in the air during the fucking end screen, like end slowdown.
I've done that a couple times in Yakuza.
Okay.
Ain't even worth my time. This won't end well for you. Pain in the ass. This is
Interesting concept, though. The way Ragnarok starts is with Fimbulwinter, when Skoll and Hati, the children of Fenrir, eat the moon and the sun, plunging the world into a 3-year-long winter filled with darkness and fighting.
no problem. No problem. Pain in the ass.
I mean, yeah, it really is an interesting concept. I actually, so, I know a lot of people don't like the new God of Wars, especially, like, longtime fans of the series, but, like, that is a, like, I feel like they did the concept of Ragnarok pretty well. Around the same time, Jormungandr eats through the World Tree, and the shaking of the earth allows Fenrir to break his chains, leading him then to go ahead and go after Odin, who had him chained up. Then the warriors of the afterlife, both in Hell and Valhalla, fight for their respective sides, while Fenrir and Jormungandr get to work setting fire and acid to the land. See, if only Ragnarok had already happened, then we wouldn't have to deal with another kind of world-shatteringly, another world-shatteringly bad disaster known as politics.
Lousy dance partner. This won't end well for you.
No problem. No problem. No problem.
Pain in the ass.
Odin fights Fenrir and Fenrir wins. Then Thor fights Jormungandr and Thor wins, but dies of the venom moments later. Freyr fights Surtur, but loses because he gave his sword to Skirnir.
No problem.
Lousy dance partner. This won't end well for you.
No problem.
Then the Hound Garmer breaks free and kills Tyr. Loki fights Heimdall and they kill each other. Surtur covered the world in fire, and by then, pretty much everyone is dead.
What, you tell me Heimdall wasn't killed by Kratos? Thor wasn't killed by his own father? Man, I've been alive.
Oh god, that goes from 2 fights to 4 fights? Okay, S rank is still under 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Jesus, some of these are cleared in under a minute. So, seeing that the S rank is so high is just fucking baffling to me. first off, give everyone this. Oh no, Michio is getting fucked up. He's about to go down. From there, though, the world rebuilds. Baldur comes back from the dead to rule this new world, and the whole thing is basically treated less as the end of the world and more so as a cleanse or a reset. There's actually little evidence that this was ever seen as a bad thing, and that I find pretty interesting. Fair. You know what? I think it's time for Ghost Sharks. Couldn't sprint for some reason, but alright, so I have just under a minute and a half to, no, a minute and like 7 seconds to go ahead and clear this to get S rank. And I have my buff again. No! Oh no, Michio down! The way ancient societies viewed the world will always be so cool. The only problem being that we don't know how much is actual mythology. Actual mythology, how much is Christianized will get into less hate. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Where the hell is this last guy? Oh, he's dead now. I almost didn't get the S rank there. And that will forever be a shame. Indeed. Damn, not the hydrate. Ugh. Alright, there. I took a drink. Oh, that was just the Mad Last Mantis Mania. I need to go ahead and do Quick Clash still. That should be specific pirate gangs. And then I can do the Tournament of Captains from here to here. However, before I do that, I am going to go to the bathroom real quick. Back in a moment.
This happens less frequently with Greek mythology because they wrote everything down, even before Christianity got their grubby paws all over it, which means we actually have things to compare to, and we can take our own information from the differences from telling to telling. And that's really the best part. Mythology was originally meant to be told, as in memorized and retold over and over, passed down orally for possibly hundreds or thousands of years before written word existed.
This happens less frequently with Greek mythology because they wrote everything down, even before Christianity got their grubby paws all over it, which means we actually have things to compare to, and we can take our own information from the differences from telling to telling. That's really the best part. Mythology was originally meant to be told, as in memorized and retold over and over, passed down orally or for possibly hundreds or thousands of years before written word existed. The way that the world works in that way will always be fascinating because that's what this is. That's what we're doing right here. Orally passed down from one person to another, who may later retell it in their own words or with their own personal flair. Everyone has their own way of telling stories, and more often than not, that's all these were. Stories, entertainment to be shown and shared like the art it is. Indeed. Also, I don't know how I feel, Nettle, about the fact that I sat down on the toilet and the very first thing I saw, because I had Discord open as my last app, was Froggett's eyes staring back at me in the Discord notification banner. That's on you, good. Another hydrate, damn. Damn. There, took another drink. I'm gonna be out of this jug of water soon. Anyway, take a water break. That giant paragraph sounded hard on you. Fair. Ooh, I almost exited the game. That is a pretty legitimate reason. Oh yeah, laser fucking man. Shockingly, your physical health is important to me. You'll never play Ace Attorney if you lose your voice. Damn, you're right.
I think you can do better than that.
Lousy dance partners.
Sweet!
fucking ship. I gotta sneeze, it's coming. There we are.
This won't end well.
There we are again. Thank you. Mythology is my biggest hyperfixation, probably because my sperm donor used to tell me myths as bedtime stories, and I had attachment issues. You know what? Fair. Also, yeah, thank you for the blessing. And once again, I'm always here if you want to go ahead and work through some of your trauma. Nah, where's the fun in that? Yeah, the trauma's there to be... Like, the trauma is there to, you know, collect space and... cause issues. Well, the fun would be to get rid of it. Makes me taste better, more spicy. Trauma builds character. Plus, I wouldn't be half as into D&D if I was mentally healthy. I mean, you don't exactly have to be like a mental train wreck for like D&D. Did I tell you about the new guy who joined your D&D group? No. I remember you telling me about one specific person in your D&D group who gave you, what was it, a battery and... Oh, I know the number was 17, but I don't remember what the 17 things were. Different guy, okay. Salt packets, that was it. 17 salt packets. Didn't want to waste my cannon on this other ship, but... No, that guy is fun. Frank the Baby Eater is a treasure, indeed. Just off of name alone, I feel like that's the case. This guy, however, he introduced himself with a giant stack of books, flexing on all of us about how he simply had so much more money than all of us and owned every book, digital and physical. Okay, whatever, man's proud of his stuff. Huh? Not a great mental image so far, but pop off. Then he starts going off about his past characters and trying to push his way into the story. Alright, fine, he's excited to play, sure. The DM gave him someone else's character sheet to get introduced in the campaign, so he could get a feel for the vibe of the party and we could get a feel for him as a player. He immediately sends his character, which is not his, to go by his character, who doesn't exist yet, a flaming black warhorse, several necromancy spells, and a flaming sword. Ooh.
Sweet! Haha, hell yeah!
Ooh. So already his character is supposed to be like Edgelord McEdgerton. Like that's not a great starting character for going with a campaign that you like with a new group of people. Ouch! This hurts. This hurts. This hurts a lot. Alright, whatever. He probably just forgot. Next session, he introduces his character properly. And he's an oath of evil dragonborn paladin who, and I quote, radiates evil energy, kills plant life around him, and everyone is constantly afraid of him, including the other party members. Yup, Edgy McEdgerton, bro. Also, whenever he feels like it, he can use telekinesis to freeze, pick up, or throw any other character he wants. Dude. Ugh. Rough.
Bring it on!
Please tell me this player does something to redeem themselves in any sort of way. Oh, I got an A rank for that. Yeah, I need to get better stuff. Not to mention, he's constantly talking over us. Oof. Really hyping up his edgelord character and will not stop trying to bring this really cool, super expensive, super scary Black Flame Warhorse into every building we go into, despite the fact that no horse would ever fit through a doorway. Oh, God. Please, please tell me you guys aren't going to continue with this. Like there's definitely a group out there for him. I've been in I think 3 sessions with this man, and oh boy, oh, you've already let him stay longer than I would have. Of course, I'm like I am the forever DM, and I would not like that shit would straight up fly with me. Like I used to have a player who would take all of their ideas off of like iFunny. Oh, you're not the DM. How is the DM handling this?
This won't end well.
Like I used to have I used to have a player who would take all of his ideas from iFunny, or like or Twitter, anything that he like any kind of social media where he'd find any sort of D&D idea. He wouldn't come up with any unique ideas. He would only want to redo what these people had done. Like, you know, taking a musket, like shrinking down a bunch of cannonballs, taking a musket that has an enchantment of dispel magic, and put it on the end of the musket, so that way he has basically a portable fucking cannon. Now I'm playing overworked guard Yuan Ti named Cromdan, who didn't even want to join the party, as clerics do. Fair. I made this player's like attempts at doing shit that he saw online absolute hell. Like, he wanted to fill an enemy's like, because he read about this guy who decided to fill the enemy's lungs with water. So he wanted to do it, and so I was like, I roll a skill check, like roll like fucking medicine check, roll fucking strength to do, like, to cut the body apart, like basically made him learn anatomy with like 1,000 different fucking checks. Yeah, the DMC just kind of seems tired. I feel really bad for them because they have to deal with all of us messing up their campaign. Plus this new guy. See, the thing is, the DM doesn't have to deal with the new guy, especially if he's only been there for that little amount of time. Like, if he's not vibing with the rest of the party or with the DMs, like kicking him out of the D&D group is indeed an option. Yeah, you might feel like shit for it, but do you guys, like, it ends up being a situation of, do you guys want to deal with that, or do you want a little bit of guilt on your conscience for like a week, like a session or 3?
Pain in the ass.
Like, because if he's coming in and basically enacting his own rules and all this other shit, like, dude. Like, it just kind of seems like he's trying to railroad the party, like, railroad this all to be just about his character and nothing but. Well, it's not a private campaign. We're playing as part of a non-profit. It's completely open for anyone to join. Kicking out anyone kind of goes against the organization as a whole. Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would do it. I would definitely, like, I don't know, if I was the DM for something like that, I wouldn't, in that case, I wouldn't kick him out, but I'd definitely say, like, tell him, like, dude, you're harshing the vibe of everyone else. Like, try to tone it down at least a little. Like, have it, like, because right now what he has is basically free reign, and no. Honestly, I might just say that, like, the DM is trying to rein him in, but he's still got his edgy McEdgelord, but he keeps trying to take away other characters' autonomy. Like, if he tries that with me, I'm just gonna say absolutely not fair. Like, honestly, like, the DM, with a situation like this, where it's a non-profit, so you can't really kick him out, it really kind of does also come down to the players to try to help, like, lay down the law here, because, like, because the DM can only do so much in that situation. Like, the other players definitely need to, like, band together and be like, yeah, no, we're not gonna allow all of your fucking bullshit just because you think we will. Nah. I probably won't because of like crippling anxiety, but I'm allowed to. Like, I'm not part of the organization. I am completely allowed to tell him to fuck off. Probably won't because of my crippling anxiety, but I'm allowed to. Freedom of speech, baby. Absolutely fair. Hell, even if you've got to go ahead and talk to some of the other players after one of the sessions where he's like egregiously bad, or you know that he's pissing everyone off, just go ahead and bring up the idea to everyone else in private. Like, you don't have to get everyone to be agree to be an absolute fucking dickhead. You just have to get them to actually speak out against his bullshit. I don't know if he's pissing other people off, but he's definitely pissing me off. I mean, in that case, ask around. Maybe just more easily angered, but he feels me right. I mean, I don't know. Especially depending on what kind of campaign you guys were having before this guy showed up. Like, nah, that's completely understandable. Mostly RP focused with a big story overarching and a lot of cool characters and locations. I mean, yeah, I mean, especially if you guys are actually working on lore building and everything, his overly edgy character, railroading every, people and events, just, I don't know. I'd definitely ask around and see if anyone else is having an issue with his character, or at least how he's doing shit. Dude, my character met a god. That's epic, bro. You can have your edgy, and you can have your edgy moments, your edgy characters, but dude, I need the flaming warhorse and the flaming sword, and I need to be a super edgy, evil necromantic paladin that's uber evil and everyone's scared of him. Nah, dude. You want to fucking do that kind of shit? Go write fanfiction. Plus, he tried to create a god. It's a very, very important part of the lore that there's 7 gods. And he's like, no, actually, I'm a paladin of a different god. He's the evil god of dragons. That simply doesn't... Dude. Oh, I have never wanted to dropkick a player more in my life. I'm not even there, and I want to dropkick this guy. Nah, he's trying to bend the reality of your guys' world to his character, and fuck that. Bro, that's I don't know, that's someone deciding to bring in fucking, I don't know, we'll say Nemesis or some shit from Resident Evil just in your campaign with no fucking context and no one else being ready for that idea at all. What the fuck? That's just a crock of horse shit.
Bring it.
Oh, that's just annoying. Bro just spawned in a Jason Todd fanfic with 0 character depth and thought we wouldn't notice. Bro. Yeah. I don't know, that feels like the equivalent of like a little kid playing pretend, like, oh, you didn't hit me, I have my super uber mega shield. Like, I get the D&D is still playing pretend, but like, dude, at a certain point, you can't just have whatever you want. Like, the second you agreed to play D&D is the second you agreed to let other people also have a fucking, a piece of the narrative. It's not railroaded by you anymore. Literally, I don't think he has a backstory. It's mostly it's a mostly role-player driven campaign. I don't think he has a backstory. Whoa! Oh my god. Ah. Drop kick. T&D is supposed to be pretend with rules. There's rules and regulations that you agreed to when you left the sandbox. Exactly! Rule 1, it's not all about you. Rule 2, you are allowed to have fun, but everyone else is too. Rule 3, if your DM says no, that means no. Rule 4, the entire player handbook.
Yeah.
Huh?
Also, he brought a giant dragon minifig and just had it out on the table. Bro is just flexing. Dude. Oh. Yeah. Oh. And I get it. You're excited about the toys you brought to the playdate. But there's like 8 people and a map on that table. Yeah. Plus the DM screen, yeah. That just sounds, oh man. Bro gets bullied at school. I shouldn't be saying anything. I really shouldn't be saying anything. Bro gets bullied at school. I would say his home life's tough, but unless he has a job, there's no other way he has all that D&D stuff, so...
Good to have you back, bro.
Nice work, Captain.
Apparently this guy's giant stack of books and minifigures. Nah, he graduated. Oh! So he got bullied all throughout school.
That's about a little TLC. Turned out
So he
pretty
got
nice.
bullied all throughout school. And now he's trying to go ahead and invade his way into other campaigns. Oh, oh, oh. Like I said, it's not part of the school. It's a separate non-profit organization. I'm actually one of the youngest who goes. Most of these people are adults. Oh, and they're allowing this? Oh. Better people than me. Better people than me. Oh, God. Like, oh. What's... God, I'm afraid to ask. How old is this dude?
Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be?
Like, is he fresh out of high school? I'm telling you secondhand about this, and you sound like you're gonna have an aneurysm. This sounds fucking horrible. Like, dude, this is the kind of shit I would leave a D&D group over. Like, I'd probably be the DM, and if I couldn't kick that player out, I would still fucking leave. I don't know, but he keeps talking about how he was in the army for a while. I don't think he served like any wars, but apparently it's how he pays for all his books. Huh? Oh, that makes too much sense. Oh. Oh. I am. Like, I don't know. Oh, it's so infuriating. Like, it makes it even worse. It makes it even worse that this is a group of adults that is allowing this to continue without saying anything. Like,
Huh?
Oh, it's this dude.
indeed. Our next session is next week, so I at least have time to prepare mentally. Yeah, I feel like that would take time. That would definitely take a week at most to get mentally prepared for. Last week's session got canceled. We meet every other week. Okay, so you do get at least a week in between each session. Like, okay, that's...
Oh. Huh?
Not gonna lie, you sound more angry about this than I. Because I've DM'd before. Like, I've been the DM for maybe I just haven't seen him in too long. Fair, like, honestly, it's because I've DM'd for players like that. It's just, it is some of the most unenjoyable shit to DM for. Like, it's the self-centered fucking, oh, this whole world is based around me. What? You have a lore? Oh, well, too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and change it to how I want it to be so my character fits in better. What do you mean that doesn't fit? What do you mean that doesn't fit the tone of your campaign? I don't care. I came here to have fun. I'm supposed to be able to have fun with D&D. Oh, the other players are getting upset by it? Well, that's not my problem. It just sounds tedious, really. Like,
Their cats. They'll be really sad.
Huh?
Like, it's so much. and it would be like I've gotten a player or two like this to go ahead and reform, to like be a bit better once they realize that it's not just them. Once they realize it's not just them and then the DM. Like honestly, with players like that, it honestly feels like they're sitting there talking to a chat bot and just like railroading the bot to do whatever the fuck they want, and I'm very much not.
Is that you?
Who else would it be, silly? Gosh, I've been waiting for you all this time. This is the greeting I get.
Oh, sorry. It's just,
Last session, I remembered he cut over me like 5 times, and every time I stopped, because of the aforementioned anxiety, and the DM had to stop him and say, "Hey, someone else is talking, wait your turn." And the DM literally said, "Take turns to a The DM literally said, "Take turns to a grown-ass adult." Yeah, that's how these guys are. Self-centered.
This whole thing is kind of new to me.
Nah, I'm just kidding. But from your reaction, I guess you really can understand what I'm saying. Huh. I've wanted to talk to you for so long. This really is a dream.
It's kindergarten all over again. Yeah.
Captain, you're from Japan, right? Are you enjoying your stay here?
Such a Yakuza.
I think I am getting hit on by a tiger, and I can hit on the tiger. Obviously I have to.
What if I told you
Hey,
I'd
Jeff,
be
you know
happy
you said you
anywhere,
heard,
so long
Sherman
as you
Lee?
were by
Yeah.
my side?
Okay.
What did you just say?
Bestiality aside, try.
What?
I wanted to be first to tell you that. Because, well, I always have so much fun when I'm with you, Captain.
Goro.
Wait, what am I even saying? Just forget all of that.
Oh my god, the cat is a tsundere.
Jeez, talk about embarrassing.
Hang on, I'm a little confused. What's with the 180 all of a sudden? You got nothing to be embarrassed about?
Nope, that's it. Moving on. Still, I wasn't lying when I said it's fun to be
I am
with
mildly
you.
uncomfortable. Oh, I'm very
I like that,
uncomfortable with
Captain.
this.
So, don't forget that part, okay?
Believe me, a lot of Yakuza sub-stories get fucking have very sexual tones, and it's always uncomfortable.
Whew, it's kind of hot out, huh? And boy, I feel so thirsty. Want to get something to drink, Captain?
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Is there anywhere nearby we can get one, you think?
Oh, this is ring kill me.
I can borrow $1,000 from the cat? Give the cat champagne.
It's a special day. How about a special drink?
What the fuck are these credits?
Let's pop some bottles!
We've gotten this far.
Champagne time!
No turning back, man. Onwards.
It's so yummy. Thanks for such a special treat, Captain.
Oh, this is nothing. For you, Goro, I'd buy all the bottles in the world.
I bet you say that to all the girls, don't you?
Oh, come on. What are you soaking for?
Fucking can't.
This is special just for you.
Really? I'm totally gonna take you seriously, you know.
Well, I sure
When I said I
hope
wanted
so.
cute women, I wasn't expecting
I'm a man
this.
of my word.
When I told the
I'm so
genie I wanted
happy.
some pussy.
Oh, Captain, let's stay together forever. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Huh? What was that?
Looks like the battery's running low. The little translator's battery icon is flashing. See?
Really?
The credits.
Damn, too bad. Gotta
Okay.
say, I've had a lot of fun
can now see
talking
what
with you,
kind of
Goro.
though.
Be
I said I
ashamed to
wanted
stop
pussy.
now.
I didn't mean a pussycat. I can exchange the battery for $100. Cruelly abandoned Goro. Fuck it, we ball.
All right, let's keep it going. Juice this thing out.
Wow! Thanks, Captain. One new battery, please.
Phew.
Bruh, this is literally just a cabaret club with a cat.
Hey, Captain. Can I ask you something?
I fucking
It might
can't.
sound a little silly, okay?
Hmm?
Are you dating someone right now? Or is there someone you like?
It's the cruelly abandoned Goro that has me like be nice and spend money. Or tell her you fucked her mother options. Yeah, I fucking hate this. I hate you, Goro. No. Full send.
I gotta confess, it's you, Goro.
What? Hold on.
Say so. Too late. Too late.
I wasn't prepared for this. Huh?
Nah, I'm just kidding. Well, did I get you?
It was a joke. Just a joke? Don't toy with a maiden's heart like that! How cruel can you be? Oh, now I'm all upset.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Come on, don't be too sore about it. Besides, I like you best when you're smiling, yeah?
What are you saying? You make me all mad and now you think you could just... Fine. I'll let you off, but just for today, okay?
Anyways, Yakuza, like a dragon pirate.
Anyway,
Yakuza in Hawaii.
are you seeing anyone
Yeah,
right
so chapter
now?
5 seems like it goes by
Nope.
incredibly
I
quickly,
got
considering you got into
nobody
it
tying me
like
down.
halfway through the stream and you're already
Just,
done.
Oh, yeah, I mean, usually
If
final chapters.
you're not dating anyone
Yeah,
at
true,
the
true.
moment, then...
Games, not streams.
Well, the thing is,
I fucking hate this sub
And it's
story.
I've had these feelings for you.
Jeremy Lee at one point.
Yeah.
She has an additional voice.
Please don't fuck the cat.
So is Erica Lindbeck. There's not so much she's still voice acting. Honestly, I thought she got kicked off.
Oh, come on. We were just getting to the good part.
You know, she's still voice acting.
I no longer have a choice. I no longer have a choice. All I can think of with you saying please don't fuck the cat is just the schlatt, quote, just chat, I'm fucking the dog.
Hang on a second. The new battery didn't last half as long as the last one. And now they're charging out the ass for a replacement? Oh, but Goro's waiting on me. What the hell choice do I have? Alright, fine. Swap out the damn battery already. And hurry the hell up.
And then there's Noah.
Look at the person who's been Goro this entire time.
Hey!
Okay, see Majima run around in that outfit.
It wasn't the cat, it wasn't the fucking cat, abort! We're being raised up by an old man! Oh. God damn it, that was so fucking funny. Just Noah, hey, what you doing?
No, Noah just walks up and staring at him. Got any games in your phone?
Horny jail. Noah, quit being a pain in the ass.
Don't be sorry.
Oh. Well, I just lost a crewmate. Oh, man. Check the Discord. Oh no. Oh no. Fair. God, that was fucking funny as shit.
This is gonna be the best adventure ever, Captain.
Alright, I think I'm actually gonna end off the stream here, because it is, you know, of course, 3 in the morning. I gotta make sure that Nettle gets to sleep at some point. Like, this goes both ways. If you're gonna care about my physical health, I gotta care about yours at some point. End on that. Yeah, it's definitely a note to end on, but we're doing it. Alrighty, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching, especially you, Nettle. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Remember, don't fuck the cat. Do not fuck the cat. Bye.